Okay, are we good? We're back now. I don't... The moment I said, maybe I won't be the one killing, maybe I'll get killed, literally the second after, my GoPro beeped and just shut down. It didn't overheat, it just said, that's a wrap, good stream or whatever. So I guess it's fine now. The pain is that it creates a new link and everything. Man, the first one went so well. Like, this one isn't going bad. It went so much better. Like, it was a pretty much perfect connection. Didn't disconnect. Good and it wasn't so dang hot. But I guess, I mean, that's how it is. So, whatever. Let's see how far we've gone. I wonder if it's because so we've gone 6 miles. Pretty good. Only problem is I have no idea where I am. So I don't know how far it is to get back. Luckily, I'm so glad that I have GPS connected to the car, because I would have literally lost the car so many times if I didn't. Because sometimes I'll just be like, I have no idea where I am in the city. And then I just look at the GPS and Google Maps will bring me back to the car. Did not 100,000. I don't know why I thought that was like, I don't know. So many people would let me, like, literally if I just gave them half, they would let me steal their car. Squirrel. So I have 4 bars right now. Apparently it's fine. I don't know. But we got a super chat from Tim's Reptile Zoo. $10 for going back online and not giving up. Way to go, Alex. That's nice. I appreciate that. Persevering. I can't complain. Thanks for the super chat. Zoo. Finding our way home with Go Home. I got a fat tire e-bike with a downhill fork. That sounds nice. I've ridden, I think, 1 e-bike. It was a rental. It was super fun. I was pulling like 25 the whole time. I did, because I know a lot of e-bikes, it's the point is to assist and not pull you all the way, but I didn't pedal a single time. I rode like 15 miles and hardly put a dent in the battery. This is another perk for weighing like 3 pounds. So I guess I can't complain. Also, my butt got so sore last time I was riding. I think I'm sitting too close up on the seat so I can read the chat. it's not, yeah. Oh, 100,000 was for robbing a bank. 20. Can you even rob a bank nowadays? I feel like it has to be a fraud sort of egg. Last bank robbery I've heard of that big was that one where enactments. Where I think they all died. I can't remember. They had like a shootout with the cops. They were like, I mean, they had nicer gear than the cops did. So I don't think I'd be trying that. We're paralleling a river. I don't know what river it is though. Oh, it's just a regular bike with a motor kit. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. I might do that, even just for fun. Like, it feels kind of rewarding not using any electric assistance, but sounds kind of fun. And the prices, I'm sure, will continue. Oh, there was a company that offered to send me one for a video. Like, it's one of those Chinese companies, but it seemed like a good product. Where they'll basically just send you stuff, and if you make a video, you do. If you don't, you don't, and they kind of just take the loss. I've received multiple of those, and I did a video a couple times, and other times I just threw it away because it sucked. But yeah, one offered to send an e-bike. It was like a $2,000 bike, and they never sent it. I'm kind of bummed. I was gonna, because I stopped doing free reviews a while ago. I might still do one or two, but yeah, they didn't. They never sent it. Maybe I'll follow up. I don't know. I guess the problem is then I'm not going to get as much extra. Well, I guess I could just go twice the distance and get exercise. I'll see how things go. If I do, I'd probably record the process. I like doing stuff like that. It sucks with one wheels because it's the board with the one, like, most people have probably seen them in Casey Neistat's old videos. And it was a really cool, like, prototype product, and I really like mine. It's the most dangerous thing I've ever been on. Probably more dangerous than the likelihood of dying on a one wheel is probably higher than a motorcycle. But it's so fun, but the company is just not good. Like, I don't care all too much about... Okay, I care about the right to repair. I think it's important, and I agree with it. I don't care as much as other people do. Like, I don't own any Apple products, but just because they don't have a right to repair doesn't mean I'd never buy one. And then, like, Tesla is considered pretty anti-right to repair because you can't do any repairs on your own vehicle. And then one wheel is like worse than all of them. Like, if you try to repair your one wheel, the computer inside automatically knows to shut down the board permanently. Like, literally, it breaks your board because you tried to fix it. Like, it makes it worse. And then you have to send it to One Wheel, and the only place you can send it is in California. And this is like a 50-pound box that you have to pay the expense for there and back, and then they repair it, and you have to pay for the repairs. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I would buy another One Wheel, which sucks because I really like them. But there's so many other electric products coming that I probably wouldn't. So when people ask, should I get a One Wheel? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have so much fun on it, but it's just, I wouldn't buy a new one. Like, I guess I could recommend getting a used one. The new ones are having some problems, so it's hard to say. But yeah, the company's just a pain. It's one of those like great products and not as great companies. And I'm not even like, I think you should wear a helmet when you're doing it. I hate how people just constantly harass, like, it should be illegal to ride a bike without a helmet, but you're not harming anyone other than yourself. So I don't care, unless it's your child. Like, I think your child should wear one. But when it comes to one wheels, like, literally, you need to, like, it hurts me inside seeing people on a one wheel without a helmet. Because if I fall off a bike, I mean, if I fell off right now, it would probably be slipping on the gravel and falling on my side, and maybe going over the handlebars. But even then, you're going, it's an over motion, and I'm like over like that. But when you fall on a one wheel, it's usually because the board just stops. The motor just stops. And when the one wheel stops, you're going like this, and then you're like this straight into the dirt or ground, and it throws you into the ground. It doesn't throw you over like a scooter or a bike or a motorcycle. It's 20 miles an hour worth of force straight into the pavement. And that's why there haven't been too many one wheel deaths, but I know the most recent, the family suing One Wheel because the motor died suddenly without warning, and the guy died from blunt trauma to his skull, or I guess his brain, in the pavement. But I'm sure they won't win the lawsuit because he wasn't wearing a helmet. I'm getting passed. Oh god, here we go again. Getting stream sniped on the bike yet again. This happened last time. His music wasn't as loud. I want to winnow, but I'm not paying $1,000 though. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to say if it's worth it or not for the price, because like, I mean, a good electric bike probably starts at $2 or something, maybe less now. But when I was out, I was like, no, these are $2 I'll just stick to my non-electric. But even a good mountain bike is like, if you say high grade, you're gonna be $8,000. And it's called PEVs, personal electric vehicles. There's EVs, which are electric unicycles. Those are mostly Chinese made, but they're really good. I mean, some of them, there's like dozens. And those can be like under $1,000. And then the one wheel's over $1,000. And you have to, oh, my connection. And you have to ride a one wheel sideways like a snowboard at all times. And the range isn't as good. Like a one wheel range is better now. What are they now? Like 20, 30 miles? Maybe it's more. But you can get an electric unicycle for under $1,000, probably with 50 plus miles of range. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I need a bell. I'll order one. I need to order a bell and a new phone mount, because this one is duct taped on. And I need a phone with 5G, but I don't feel like getting a new phone. Yeah, yeah, the last stream, like, I was jamming out. You could hear it from like a quarter mile away. This one wasn't as bad though. They can be expensive as a car. Yeah, e-bike kit's cheaper. There's something special about one wheels. I've never been on an electric unicycle, but they're just so clunky. Like the Segway with the handlebar. The unicycles are just so, or the one wheels and stuff are just so they're so freeing. It's gonna sound cringe, but it literally kind of feels like you're flying. Like think as like a child flying in a dream or something, or an adult. I guess you can fly in dreams as an adult too, but it's like you're over the. You're gonna hover over it and you're gonna hit your. So I'm gonna keep going. I want to get. $5G is just what I think that's what I need. My option. Make sure it's okay. Is it still bad? Okay, I think it's better. Let me see. Yeah, I think 5G is what I need, because I'm just far from cell towers. Like, they don't put cell towers on the walls. Okay, so I'm truly like actually lost. If I didn't know, I would have no idea what to do. So I'm going to cover my camera because I don't want this might open our location, so I can kind of figure out where to go. Okay. Okay, so it's a 20-minute bike ride. We're 4 miles away from where we were. I didn't realize I was that far. I mean, it's fine though. All right, so how am I gonna siege? So I don't want to take it. Oh, it's telling me to take. All right, so once I get my bearings, I'll be good. I think this way. And then okay, so I go 1 point. It's currently doing a live stream, replaying the live stream, tracking my bike ride, and giving me map directions. Well, I don't really care if you know where I am right now. I just don't want to show my house address or anything. I don't actually know where I am though, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Well, I guess I spoiled the map. I didn't look at the names though. You're right. Here's a fun game, guys. Leaving how much money you would have. How much money. This is the laggiest stream I've done in my entire life. No cap as the zoom. I think that's how they say it. Can I turn off the VHS filter? No, it's an aesthetic, guys. You don't understand it. The connection will be fine right here, though. Let's open up Google Maps. I can't believe I have to use Google Maps to go on a bike ride, because I'm just that lost. In 0.9 miles, turn left. Alright, I think I got it. We'll see. I hate to. I'm yawning. I hate to be that guy, but when's the next unboxing? I don't know. I don't have any recorded. And I don't have... I can't take in any more animals right now. Literally, I just don't have the funds to do it. Because sure, I make some of the money back. Well, I make the money back from the unboxing video. But to take in all the reptiles, I need comfortable funds up front. Because it's easily a few grand just to get the animals here and set up and any vet bills that are needed. And I don't get the money from the unboxing until a few months later. And the last unboxing, even though I loved it, it didn't make nearly as much as the last one. So yeah, it's a combo of that, and also it's really hard to get rid of reptiles right now. Like, very few people are buying them. I mean, there's like one reptile on the site right now. I've had to sell all the retail ones for less than $100, not including shipping. Which, sure, that's a lot of money, but if I'm not making at least $200 to $300 per animal, I can't cover the expenses. So I know a lot of people are like worried of a recession. I don't know. I have no idea if we're in a recession or if we're going into one. I don't even remember the last time. I was 8 years old or 12. I don't know if 2012 counted as a recession or not, but yeah, people truly just, there's like the website itself, the traffic is about the same as it always has been. People are always checking to see what animals are there, but the sales are down like 80% or something. So, like Emerald Scale's revenue, if you've seen the videos, like how much I make each year, my grand total at the end of last year was 20,000, something like that. Over the whole 4 years or 5 years. How long has it been? 4? Since that video, I've probably lost money. I bet it's gone down to like 17 or something. So yeah, they're just not profitable right now. So will it always be like that? I have no idea. But long story short, there's no unboxings in the making right now. Make a video about money making. I thought about it, maybe. I don't know how public to be about finances. I was extremely flattered. Graham, Stefan, and Jack, I don't remember his last name, Selby, I think. They have a podcast called The Iced Coffee Hour with Graham and Jack, and they invited me to it. But I would have had to be public about all my finances, as I really wanted to, but I'm not comfortable there yet, so I didn't want to force it. But maybe someday, who knows? Because basically, like, a lot of people think that Emerald Scales is all my money, but like it's kind of a side thing, or a thing. Get passive income someday. So, as you know, I don't want to get too repetitive about it. I feel like I've talked about it so many times. Is the audio lagging too? Oh, it is. Because basically, like, a lot of... So, I'm going to try something. Let's see if this makes a difference. I stopped the Samsung Health tracking. I want to see if that improves my connection. We've gone 10 miles. So that was a goal. And yeah, now I feel totally fine. I'm not even tired now. It's just that first little bit of time. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I don't think I did. I would not want to bike without a shirt on. If you fall, the road rash you're getting, I mean, it's not even that bad a road rash on a bike, but still. Minecraft graphics. Yeah, this should be in a appreciated, because Minecraft's the hip cool thing. It had us come back new graphics. Well, it answers our question that the last path is definitely better for connection. So I know this one's off the list. I'll keep looking though. I need to find them just in, like, right around the city, but not in the city, basically. Alright, so I think we go left. Yeah, we go left here. The connection might get bad, but it'll be good once we're past the bridges. So let's go. And then, do I go straight or right? I think I go straight here. Obese animal tier. It's hard to think, like, the chubby, or what was it? Ugly frog tier list did really well. Tiny lizard, not so much, but they're up and down. Well, I've only done 2, so it was up and then down, and that was it. My back hurts. It's nice in the shade. I'm gonna check. Yeah. We'll go right here. I thought about doing, or let me make sure the connection's good. Let me get some Wawa too. A very lengthy process to get hydrated. I get to look at this. Why is the connection so good right here? Yeah, there's a few unboxing like parodies. The one that I recorded was unboxing POV, where I taped my phone in a box and like went through the whole obnoxious process of being packed up and being unboxed. But it didn't come out as I wanted, so I might re-record that one. I think it has the possibility of being funny. Like there's somewhere I could kind of continue in, I don't know, I just don't like the idea of changing the format, because I really like the format. I'm not drinking Nestle, I'm drinking my lovely house well water. Thank the heavens it tastes okay, because it was super bad when I first moved in. It had so many problems and I didn't realize. I spent over 10 grand on the well system. I was like, great, I just spent all my money on a house. Time to enjoy it, but oh wait. The water broke 2 weeks after moving in. Time to replace this piece. That should fix it for $200. And oh wait, now I gotta fix this piece for $1,000. And then before I knew it, it was 10 grand and I replaced the entire water system. But we have water now. It's the best tasting water I've had in the house. And a filtration system, that was expensive. There was a question I wanted to answer. I stopped it. Let me see what it was. Maybe I already answered it. Do a schizo vid where you unbox empty boxes. I quite like that idea. I'm gonna write that one down. Is it this head? Purplicious. That'll be funny. Maybe. It might be funny. A lot are like, oh, that'd be hilarious. And then I record and I'm like, oh, it's kind of lame. I never did. Yeah, I never did house repairs. I wanted to wait till repairs were done and then they were done. Like, I'm still doing them. I guess I'll have to break it into sections, like water repairs, siding repairs, floor repairs, bathroom repairs. Because the house, I mean, it's not even the oldest house I've lived in. It's it's about 20 years old. It's not like it's a century house. But it's definitely not perfect. Oh, let me plug the GoPro in. Hold on. I know I just stopped, but I don't want to lose you. You're my only connection to the real world right now. Wait, no you're not. This is the digital world. I guess the real world is the people I'm passing. Why is it not charging? Hold on. Okay, we're stopping again. How about now? It's still not charging. Air tier list. I don't even know what that means. I need to change what cable I'm charging for. Oh god, the mosquito. It's so nice when I'm biking, the mosquitoes can't get me. Someone's asking the bike. It's a Cannondale trail bike. Why is it not charging? That's weird. I have a backup battery pack, luckily. It was working perfectly. I also brought a chest mount. I was curious if that would look better, but I think the helmet mount works. Huh, for some reason the GoPro just won't charge. I might have to turn it off and back on, but that's going to make the stream stop again. It might be overheating. Alright, well, we'll savor this 20%, and then I'll see what happens after that. I'll try and figure it out later. We'll just go with the flow. So if this is your, if this is the first stream you're tuning in, it should go better next time. If you're in the other one, you saw that it was a bit better, so. But while I've got you, you should check out the link in the description. That's the other channel that I might do streams on. I'm still not sure, but either way, I'll put stream highlights there if you are interested in that. So, yeah. I kind of forget that I made a video eating calcium sand. People just randomly bring it up and I'll be like, I did that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did. GoPros are not very reliable cameras, I must say. GoPro rant. GoPros suck. All my homies hate GoPro. Like, I can do a lot of cool stuff with it, but they're just so unreliable. They shut down a lot. They overheat, and a lot of times it'll just corrupt. I'll be recording, I'll have like a 5-minute clip going, and then it just shuts off and says file corrupted, even though the battery's fine and everything. And the accessories are so expensive. I'm guessing they don't make much of the GoPros themselves, and I just gotta. This one's a 09. My connection. Are we back? Alright, well, we are 10 minutes from where we started. I guess pace. Whew. Okay, I think connection's back. So someone said spider wobble to your lift, which reminded me how people ask me about spider wobble pilots so much, which I get. I kind of brought it on myself because I did that video, but that video was like 5.5 years ago. I think 5 years, and every week people still, which I get is still it's not like the issue just went away, but I have to admit I'm fatigued of talking about it. Lots of people do school projects on spider ball pythons apparently, and they use that video as like a source, and so they want to interview me, which I'll try to answer questions over email, but yeah, people ask a lot about it. Oh god, we have to go up this hill. I forgot. I'm dropping my gears for that. Oh, squirrel. Oh, I was looking at one squirrel and I almost hit a second because I was looking at the first one. Alright, I think it's up here. Why did I close my map? There it is. In 250 feet, turn left. Of course we have good connection here. If there's a bench, I'm sitting for a second. I don't see any benches though. No sitting on the job in this neighborhood. Alright. Breather time. We got rock, we got shade. If I was a spider ball, what would I do to stop wobbling? I would die. That is the only option. Hey, that actually stays there pretty well. Alright. Oh, here's e-bike. Breathing heavy ASMR. I'm so tired. It's so hot. I look exhausted in this. Is that what I look like when I exercise? Sorry to everyone that has to see me. Insulated water bottles are so nice. Let me see what the battery's at. 12%. What if I got robbed on? It'll be, I mean, I don't want to get robbed, but if I did, stream would be like the most convenient place, I guess. I mean, while I'm streaming. Okay, well, my battery's gonna go out in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna take a breather. Unfortunately, I can't charge it because it's overheating. So, we've learned some stuff. We learned I have to avoid this trail and when it's really hot for the GoPro to not overheat. I'd like to keep riding, so who knows, maybe I'll start back up. Maybe I'll do it on the other channel, we'll see. How do I do my hair? I wash it with soap and then I rinse it out. I use conditioner though, that's it though. I just got done biking 4 miles just to see this video to reintroduce how I almost died 20 minutes ago from a car with no turn signal. Well, that's depressing. I do not ride on main roads because I do not have a death wish. Home buying process vid. I could. I mean, it's pretty, like, it was scary at the time, but it's not that complicated, really. Well, okay, the complicated part was proving income. If you have self-employment and you don't have pay stubs, it is such a pain. It was so stressful because they looked at my income from the last 2 years and then my income from the last year, and then they had me submit my income from the last like 3 months, and then they wanted my projected income signed like by my accountant showing that I'll most likely keep making money, and then they wanted my income from the last month, and then from the last week, and they kept going, and every day they want to see my income from that day, like what my revenue and expenses were. It was kind of scary. I was like financially molested in every way imaginable. They looked at every credit card, of course. There were a few credit hits. It was kind of, but then again, you gotta be thorough, like, because they're giving me hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, so understandable, I guess. What else? Herping Stream Soy Jack. What's my income for today? I don't actually know. I didn't even know something. I was like, I truly have no idea. Okay, I used better.com, which I can comfortably say that it's not a sponsor because it's not a good company. It was so chaotic. The better.com, their whole idea is it's a better way to get a mortgage. I mean, it is better.com. Ultimately, I got the mortgage, so I guess I can't complain too much, but it was so much of it was automated. And I would get these requests from these higher ups, like these, not like the CEO, but like these really high people being like, can you please submit your 123 form with signature from this person with this number on it, send it in 1 hour. And I would have literally no idea what that means. And I asked my accountant, like, what is this? Like, what does that mean? And my accountant, I have no idea. So I'd call Better and be like, what do you want? And the people that answer would be like, I don't know, I can't get in touch with the person that sent you that question, and I have no idea what that is. So I was like, so what do I do? And sometimes they just had me submit blank forms, and they would just accept it. It was such a bizarre experience. It was extremely unprofessional, and apparently the CEO is terrible. But I don't think I'd use them again, so. I was gonna say I might use like Rocket Mortgage, but I guess I shouldn't. Sponsorship disclosure is really confusing because I did a Truebill sponsorship, which is owned by Rocket Mortgage. So technically, I probably shouldn't have just talked about Better, since I got sponsored by Rocket. I don't know. It's too confusing. Okay, well, I feel better now. So we'll continue down the path until my battery goes out. And I'll see. I wanted to do some like live, seeing if I could do that tricks area, but I might come back when it's cooler. So let me gear myself up. I feel it's weird how like I'm no longer uncomfortable on when I'm in front of the camera, but live it's different. And then when I'm streaming with on my head, it's actually not that scary. But then when I get in front of the stream, it's kind of stressful. All right, there's so many gnats, and that just went up my nose. I look like the human version of Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. So I'm guessing what happened when it stopped was the GoPro overheating, and then it cooled off when we were in the shade, and then it overheated again. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think I have everything. Go to McDonald's. I was thinking about going, like, taking a trail that goes like to a restaurant or something. Maybe next time. I'm hungry though. How much is the bike? I think it was 700 for this one. Which, I mean, is a lot of hundreds, but for a bike, I feel like that's fair. I go straight here. Oh yeah, I recognize that. Oh, that got my stomach. Where are we starting? How many? 12. And I'm probably now because I haven't eaten today. So back to the car we go. I'll probably the stream. Yeah. Let's cut through here. This looks like a, ironically, this would be a really, I would do it for free. My legs are so tired. I can't actually see what gear I'm in because the phone is in the way. I think I'm in first. I am hungry. What should I eat? Probably cookout. But I'm gonna go watch South Park. See. Well, I'm just going back to the car now, so not too much to see. It is so hot. Is it true that United States manual transmissions are rare? Manual transmission cars? I mean nowadays, yeah. It's hard to find manuals. Like nicer manuals. So few, like, because I have a lot of dream cars, but I don't want an there's nothing against auto transmissions, but I only want to own probably electric or manual. I just don't enjoy auto combustion engines that much. I mean, there's the joke that the best theft deterrent is a manual transmission, which is true because only like 1% of the population can drive it. It's not even, I was anxious learning it, but I don't know why people see it as a bragging point, because it's not like that hard. Like, sure, if you want to drive sporty and launch the car and perfectly redline every time, it'll take practice, but I think anyone could learn within a few hours. What's Durham like? Well, I'm not in Durham. I mean, Durham's a big city, like, not as in like in New York, but it's literally a large area. So some parts of Durham are cool, other parts I hated. I don't plan on ever moving back to Durham. But yeah, I didn't realize how, like, in the Europe and stuff, most people are driving manual transmissions. I don't really, if I hated driving, I wouldn't want a manual, because it's like, oh, I gotta do the grocery store, I'm gonna probably stall, I have to back in that hilly part. So yeah, I don't know, my legs keep getting caught. Why did I say door? Cup holder. Thoughts on England? I am very grateful I don't I'm very glad I don't live in England. I know a lot of the European people say, I'm so grateful I'm not like the US. And maybe that's because I was born here, but I can't think of any other. And manuals are more common. But even with new cars? Or is it everyone driving older cars? Because, like, I wanted to get I don't know. Like, someday I'd like to have a Porsche GT2 RS or something. Or just a 911 Carrera or 718 Cayman. Like 718 Cayman S, I think would be cool. But most of them are autos. Because I certainly can't afford it now, but I would like to not buy another car until I could get a Porsche. And it's like, well, what I want, a Taycan or a 911 or a 718. And I really want the Taycan, but I feel like the reason I shouldn't is because the 911 is so refined. Like, I can't think of a more refined car than a 911. And the Taycan's pretty new, so I'm sure it'll get good, but I feel like I should wait on an electric Porsche. Kind of like the first Teslas, like, they're not too great. Like, you don't really want a 2012 Model S. But then again, that was a brand new company with only one vehicle. For some reason, there's a Ford, I think, Fusion behind me, and they're going slower than I am. But from a distance that I can't see their face. It's kind of weird. What are they doing?